Hello and welcome back to True Crime and Injustice. This is a channel where we look at true crime and the injustice that it brings. Right, so let's get this off. So, hello there everyone. Today we've got the phone call that the brother of the man who murdered Henry Nowak made. And then we've got a video, credit to Talk TV, Samara Gill talks to Harmon Singh. He's a Sikh, and he moved here with his wife and everything. They've made a life. They paid their taxes into this country. They paid their national insurance into this country. They live by our rules. Right? Yes, he's a Sikh and he has his faith. That is fine. But he doesn't feel he's got to take control, take it over, where no one else can talk about their faith but only his faith. Not like that. And I knew a lot of Sikhs when I lived in Birmingham, right? And from what I know of them, they are the nicest people you could ever meet. The true, proper Sikhs are the nicest people you could ever meet. They're willing to help, right? If you got shopping, I had a family living next door to me, and I had my two babies at the time. I'm one in a pushchair, and my little boy, who was only, 2. And he said to me, he said, would you like me to drop shopping up at your house? I went, oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. He said, no, he said, I'll drop it just inside the door, because we had 2 doors, an outer door and an inner door. He said, I'll put it just inside your door for you. And it was good as gold. He took my shopping home for me because it was uphill I had to go. Right? And it wasn't easy. But he took my shopping home for me and he put it in my doorway. Never had a bad word from this man. Never. So you can't judge the Sikh community on this. You can't. Yes, there are some bad apples. But at least the Sikhs are in this country and they are contributing to this country. They're paying their taxes. They're paying their way. And you can't argue with that. That's all we ever ask. Is if anyone comes to this country, you accept our rules, you pay your way. And that's what they do. And they work hard. Believe me, they work flipping hard. So we've got that video, that interview to listen to. We are only listening to it. I'm not showing you it. I'll put the link in the description if anyone wants to see the video fully without me doing any cover-ups over it. But first of all, we are going to be listening to the phone call.
It's an emergency.
Yeah, we just been attacked by someone racially. Yeah, this.
Right.
He just attacked it. Took his starter. Sorry? Huh? Sorry, we just got attacked racially by some white person.
Right, okay. Whereabouts are you?
We're on Belmont Road.
Out in the street, are you?
Sorry?
You're just in the street?
Yeah, literally, I just parked up my car to come home and he's attacked my brother.
We just got attacked racially.
That was a phone call, the 999 call. Not once did he ask for an ambulance. was a lie. So these police turned up at this scene. So they're thinking, okay, someone's being racist. We'll go there, we'll sort it out, whatever. They go there and there's a lad on the floor between a car and the window. There's another bloke helping him, trying to sit him up. And I'm sure when the police walked up to him, he said he's got a cut to his face or something like that. I'm sure he said something like that. But he couldn't sit up. He couldn't sit up. He was dying. And then you got this police officer, casually said, "What's your name, mate?" You know what I mean? And you heard him say, I counted at least 4 times in that one little clip, "I've been stabbed." Then the police officer said, "Right, let's get you out of here," and pulled him across the gravel. And then they tried putting him on his side, and he was in pain. So they put him back on his back. Then he turns around to this guy, the killer, and said, "Anyone else injured?" "Yeah, I've got injured." And he's pointing to his eyelid. Oh dear, he has a little boo-boo on his eye, right? And that's what you hear in the phone call, in that, right, in the video we saw yesterday. So they get there and now thinking it's a racist. They've arrested this lad on the floor who's dying, everything. This guy was, I have read that this guy, the killer, said, "Come on, man, you're not hurt," or something like that. He'd been stabbed in the face twice, I believe. Once in the chest and twice in the legs as he tried to climb the fence to get away from him. And yet you got police officers saying, "No, I don't think you have, mate," when you said you've been stabbed. "No, I don't think you have, mate." I think someone knows when they've been stabbed. You know what I mean? He could feel his life going. Just going. Not an ambulance. Nothing like that. Just the police. You don't hear him ask for an ambulance. You don't hear him say there's a lad who's been stabbed. You don't hear nothing like that. So that's a phone call that being released. So we've had the video now released and we've had the phone call released, which I am pleased about. But it's not going to help. This is not going to help the situation. But at least they're not hiding anything from us anymore. They're being open. And I've got to apologise. I said this incident happened in 2025. No, it didn't. It happened in 2023. So I ask again, why are we just hearing about this now? Oh, is it because it went to court and the lad's been found guilty? Well, I've got another video coming out on that. So we're going to listen to this video, this interview, and it's with Talk TV with Samara Gill and Harmon Singh. Harmon Singh has his own restaurant here in the UK. I believe it's in London. He even got arrested himself because he put a video out on Facebook, on his own Facebook page, stating that because he was getting threats at the time, I am prepared to say anyone comes to harm my family or myself, I will use my king app, that sword. He showed it. He didn't even take it out the sheath. He got arrested for that. Yet this lad stands there making out he done nothing wrong. Didn't even get handcuffs put on him. But the lad who's on the floor dying gets handcuffs put on him. And then his brother makes this smart ass phone call to the police. Oh. Anyway, we're going to listen to this. And it's very interesting listening to you.
Convicted of murder. But this case has sparked massive outrage, much beyond the courtroom, because many people are asking the same question. Did police immediately believe a race
officers who have limited information lied to by Henry's accomplice is responsible for killing Henry, and that's the man who stabbed him that night.
Well, joining me now is the owner of the infamous non-halal restaurant, Outrage, Harmon Singh. Welcome to the show. Certainly under these circumstances, though, I did really want your perspective on this, because there's a national debate now about the kirpan, the Sikh knife that is held by people who have been admitted, I guess, into the highest level, 5Ks that you have to pass. And I just want to know your thoughts on this entire story, because in my opinion, I do actually think the Sikh community...
It's not being Sikh community targeted. It's action of an individual who use a article of faith to kill someone. This kirpan is provided to us to defend than you, and as a last resort. It's not that you cannot use the kirpan on the person who is unarmed. It's in our belief you cannot use kirpan on the unarmed person. One man who is not as strong as you, who is weaker than you cannot use kirpan. Kirpan can be used if somebody is very stronger than you, or group of people coming after you. You got the other option other than to defend yourself. Only then you can use kirpan. Only then. It's not you can use it anyone and then later on say I was racially abused. No.
You're right. This guy Vikram Digwa just seems like a very, very bad egg, as well as his mother, who helped to hide a lot of the evidence. I think that it's very important for people to know the reality of carrying this knife with you and what it actually means. What does it mean for Sikh people? I mean, this killer tried to actually use Sikhism to justify his attack, which makes no sense to me, knowing that most people in the Sikh community are very peaceful members of the community, and they actually want to protect others, not impart murder on random people.
If you look at some previous posts before the murder of Henry Novak, I posted from last 2 years regarding this kirpan issue, that many of Sikh brothers, they are using it just to avoid a situation or just to bully someone else. So I was against, because this was used when there was no law. We got this as our 5Ks 300 years ago by our Guru Gobind Singh Ji, that we can use this to fight against oppression, against radicalization, against the Mughals who were killing innocent girls, people, to defend them. But now things are different. We can have that. There's a law used to when there was no law. But now we are living in law-abiding city, law-abiding country, all over the world. Sikhs are allowed to carry this blade, but it should be some framework under what they need to carry it. It should be blunt, not sharp. Right now, if you go on some of my posts, they see young kids, Sikh kids, they're using kirpans to bully somebody else, harass some other guys.
Yeah.
In one video, one Sikh guy come off of the car with a big sword and threatening other guy. It's not, the sword is not meant for that. The kirpan is not meant to threaten someone. It's only a last resort to defend yourself or somebody in danger. Like in the old times, when there was many countries, they don't allow Sikh people to carry kirpans. They used to carry this small symbolic kirpan.
Yes, and that's what's now being argued, that they should just be carrying that, and that
That should be the case because it's symbolic. Right now, the only baptized Sikh can carry this. Not everyone. I'm not allowed to carry this in public or anywhere because I'm not baptized. And this Digwa guy who said he's baptized, he was having 5Ks, but he was lying all the start from the beginning. When you are baptized in Sikhism, you cannot lie. And his whole family was lying from the day he killed that poor boy. He attacked him and he said, I was under threat and self-defense. He was lying from very first instance. Baptized are not allowed to lie at all. So I don't count him as a Sikh or his family as a Sikh or people who supported him as a Sikh, because we are not allowed to lie when we are carrying this. When we are carrying this, we are not allowed to lie.
Exactly. Sorry, go on.
That's good. Yeah, you go.
No, Harmon, I think you're completely right. Him lying and doing such a disservice to the Sikh community is not on. I mean, when you look, you're right at the litany of lies that he told, from the fact that when he called the police to say that it had been a racial attack and that they had to come, and then when the poor Henry was lying there with blood all over him, he said that he was also lying about being able to breathe. I think it's horrible because some of your freaks will then get away because of a very bad member of your community. It's not fair. I mean, can you, like, if I'm not wrong, arrested for a knife at one point?
Yeah, I was arrested. I was in my home. I posted a video because I was giving a lot of attacks by groups of people from 20, 50, and getting death threats. And police was not able to protect me. Then I posted, police is useless. Police is not able to protect me. Now I got last resort. If somebody listen to that, now it's my last resort to defend my family with this kirpan. If somebody try to threaten me or my family, I will use it as a last resort. On the clip.
It's a great point. It's a serious two-tier policing issue that's going on right now. And I think you were arrested for other reasons that we can get into in another video. But I just lastly want to ask you, Robert Jenrick, who is from Reform UK, has said that he does want to ban the kirpan from being carried. What would you say to that?
I'm already saying this from last 1 month. Same thing. Ban it, because people are, many Sikhs are misusing it. They're using it to threaten people from my own community. They're against me. They don't like me. They say you're not. I'm not a Sikh because I'm saying these words. No, I am a real Sikh because you're using kirpan for the wrong purpose. So it should be banned. You got the freedom, but one bad egg used that, and whole community is now being targeted. It's better we take the first initiative and say, yes, ban it. We can use the miniature form of this. It's fine, because right now we no need to, even if we defend ourselves with this, we'll get arrested at the end of the day. Ban it, because there should be no two-tier system. I can carry kirpan legally in the public, but an English guy cannot carry it. Why?
True. It's a great point.
Law should be same for everyone. Because last time what I had a backlash. Many people say, Harman, please let you off because you got allowed to have kirpan. I was say, yes, that's wrong. The law should be equal for everyone. If this is the case, is this the case? No, is a loophole. Then now many English people, they start converting to Sikhism, start putting turban, or start keeping the kirpan. Oh, we are Sikhs, we can keep it.
Or starting to feel resentful towards the Sikh community for no reason, only that they feel like the Sikh community is being held up. And I think that's just not the case. So you're right. It's better just to have one rule for all.
One rule for all. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Harman.
Thanks for having me.
Having you on the show.
Thank you.
Now, that was Harmon Singh. He believes that knife should be banned, but he wants the Sikh community to bring it forward and say, look, this knife is now banned. You can carry the little one, which is like a little keychain thing. It's not going to do a lot of harm. It's going to scratch you, if anything. So he believes the Sikh community ought to step up now and say that. Because, as I said before, the Sikh community are really nice people. But it's not the older generation. It's the younger generation that's coming up. Who thinks, oh, it's okay to carry these knives. No, it's not. It's okay to have one of those knives and to have it in your home so that if anyone comes to attack you, then you can defend yourself. It's not a knife which you can attack people with. Plus, he also said, if you're baptized a Sikh, he isn't baptized, but he's followed the Sikh religion. He was brought up in the Sikh religion. Right? But if you're baptized, you are not allowed to lie. That whole family has lied. The son who killed the lad, he lied. The brother on the phone call, he lied. The mother, she lied. The father, he lied. Because they all covered for the son and the brother. So that is what we've got so far. I have got another video coming out. When that will be, maybe later today, I'm not sure. And that's an interesting one as well. It really is. So I hope you liked what you heard. If you like what you heard, please like this video. Please consider subscribing. And I'll see you on the next one. Until then, stay safe.